Hey, this is Commander from Aiken Saber Academy here with another review. Um, what I have here is an Excelsior by JQ Sabers. Now, JQ Sabers is a small saber smith in Great Britain. Uh, they're down to two people from what I understand, but they put out some pretty good sabers. I did a lot of research before I purchased this thing. Um, Broadsword looking thing rather than a Kylo Ren. Uh, Extremely heavy and well built. I'm totally impressed with this. They call this a combat saber. They built this with the Silver Sabers. Silver Sabers is looks like it's a league over in Great Britain who wanted a HEMA type saber. And this is what JQ came out with. Now, I don't know that you can see it, but this middle part is flat. Um, the on-off switch is over here. It's an extremely bright, in my case, I bought this for choreography, very bright saber. It looks like when you look at the power, it's a built-in, plug-in, 3.7 volts uh, lithium-ion battery. It's just outstanding. I mean, this thing is heavy, it's well built, and with the right kind of long blade, this is going to be an amazing saber to fence with. Now, this is my Ronin by Saber Forge, and when you put the two together, the Ronin is just slightly larger, and that is with my 16-inch extension on the Ronin. And the Ronin is one of my favorite whenever I'm fencing Saber Legion type styles of fencing. So this is, I really love this saber, but I have to say this brand new one is going to be equally fun to fence with as well. All right, so those are my overall impressions of an extremely well built, well made saber. Now I haven't gone through this and just sort of testing it just for handability. It's a little bit different than having a cylindrical type saber like this. It definitely handles differently. If you are a HEMA type person, the saber is going to be pretty familiar for you, I guess, as far as fencing great sword or long sword or anything like that. The on-off. So now let's go over what I think are some of the features I wasn't that crazy about, and which to me sort of distract. Um, First of all, it will not take Ultra Saber blades. So it won't take Ultra Saber or any of the thicker, heavy battle blades. It came with a blade. I'm not sure whether they probably built it themselves, but it will take Kyberlite blades, and I'm gonna guess it'll take custom Saber shop blades if you buy those. And because it's this kind of configuration, you can get a custom blade and make it as long as possible, extremely well balanced. Now, socket depth looks to be about a little over 2 inches. Let me just take a quick peek at this. Yeah, it's just a little over 2 inches. With this kind of saber, my first thought would be to have a really long blade on it, but 2 inches is okay. It would have been nice if it had been 3 or 4 inches. The second thing I'm not really crazy about, and it only has one retention screw in it. It would have been nice had they placed another one on the opposite side as well. And then finally, the other part of it, which is really is that the on-off switch is a little on the finicky side. So I'm pressing it, it's not going off. You have to really get your finger all the way in there to turn it on and turn it off. So what that means for choreography is that you're not going to be able to use a glove to go ahead and turn this on and off. You're going to have to use it barehanded, and you're going to have to be really smooth in how you do it. So this was a short review in an extremely well built JQ Saber, which is sort of unique among sabers. I like unique sabers. I've got a couple more coming. Slayer from Inchang, and I've got a Electrum Evo Flex coming as well. So I like things that are unique, and this fits that category of unique. Really outstanding. I mean, I can't believe how heavy the actual and well built this saber is. So JQ Sabers, well done. For you that don't know JQ Sabers, I would certainly go and check out their webpage and their Facebook page. They have a lot of other sabers, and they've gotten amazing reviews in Great Britain. Not as well known here in the United States. Shipping cost for this was somewhere around $40, but I bought it with a blade, so that might have had something to do with having a longer package. You probably get it cheaper if you leave the blade out. Now that you know you use Kyberlite Custom Saber Shop, that'll cut out them having to send a big long package, and they'll just send you something like this. But they've got other sabers of all sorts of types, including neo pixel type blade type sabers that look just outstanding. And I wouldn't hesitate in buying another product from JQ Sabers, and I probably will. They've got some small training sabers and some other unique products. Give them a look see. But the Excelsior by JQ Sabers, another winner. I'm on a roll. I've now purchased a bunch of sabers from different places, and I haven't gotten a bad one yet. So I've done this as a way of exploring what else is out there, so I don't have to go to the traditional ones that most people go to. And I look for price, but I also look for uniqueness, and I look for especially quality in something like this. So this was not cheap. I'll let you figure out the price, but it was 275 pounds. You do the conversion. But to me, it was worth every penny, and I can't wait to do I'm going to do a choreography with this one because it sits really well in the hand. It's really usable. I can even fence it one-handed with a shorter blade than what it came with. All right, so for Aiken Saber Academy with the Excelsior from JQ Sabers, I'm going to be signing off. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a holler on Facebook. Bye.